Hi guys, good morning. Okay, so we're going to get started. Just say sorry about yesterday. I was meant to do the class yesterday. Had to make an emergency visit to the local injury unit with my 5-year-old. So today's class we're going to use a ball, a gym ball, and a band. You can do it without the ball and without the band. So don't worry if you don't have it. Okay, right. So off we go. We're going to start off sitting on the ball. Okay. So today's class is challenging enough, but as normal, we just spend that first minute or two just connecting with our body, connecting with our breath, and just going into that kind of body sensing mode. So we're going to start off with our deep breathing exercises. So one hand on the chest, one hand on the bump, and we're going to start inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. The same as usual, just taking this time to connect with your breath. So as you breathe in, breathe long and wide, the whole way down into your bump, into your belly, into your pelvis. Feeling your bottom hand push into your, feeling your bump push into your bottom hand. And then as you exhale, concentrate on making your exhale long, much longer than your inhale. And you can hug your bump in as you exhale. You can also think about lifting up that pelvic floor. So just staying with your breath, send away any thoughts that come into your head, stay focused on your breath. Inhale long and wide, all the way in, and then exhale all the way out. So think about breathing with your whole body, mind included, and through your whole body. So feeling that connection with the breath, what happens in your chest, your ribs, your spine, your pelvis, your bump. With every inhale, there's subtle movements. And then as you exhale, actively hugging your bump in. So switching on those tummy muscles and lifting the pelvic floor. Introducing that pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing any feelings of tension. And on the next exhale, blowing them away, easing them away. Great. So connected with the breath, we're just going to do double arm circles. Breath in. And out to the side. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Float the arms up for chest openings. Inhale wide, extend the wrists. Exhale, interlink the fingers. Really round and stretch across your upper back. Chin to chest, receive that stretch. Inhale wide. Exhale. Keeping the arms like that, fingers interlinked, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Let's do some rib glides here, rib bends. Take a breath in. Exhale, bending to one side, opening up the ribs on that side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, opening up the ribs. Inhale back to center. One on each side. Keep the arms in line with the ears in line with the shoulders. And one more. And back to center for a roll down. So inhale as your shoulders circle back. Exhale then as you roll down. Bump off between the legs. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stack up. Lower back, mid back, upper back, neck and head. Mermaid stretches now. Breath in. And then exhale as you reach. Inhale. So when we do this sequence at the start of the classes, it's really just to take the time to move your spine in all the different planes. Shoulder circle back for a roll down. Tuning in with the body. Noticing where there's any sensations of tension, pressure, stiffness. Arms across the chest. We're just going to do some thoracic extensions. Take a breath in. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale as the elbows go to ceiling. Inhale. You're going to brace across your trunk to control this movement. So it's kind of, you're not hanging off your back. You're controlling this. Good. Now we're going to float the arms up, palms to ceiling, and we're going to bring one arm back, offer the other arm forward. Just looking to get some rotation into the back, mid-back. So sweeping one arm back, bringing the palm just below your chest, offering the other arm forward, reaching it forward. So my palms stay pointing upwards, so we're keeping those shoulders rotated. Good, just one more. And back to center. Bring the arms behind, interlink the fingers. Let's do a big shoulder stretch here. Let gravity draw the weight of those arms down. And back up to center. Just a little neck bend. So left ear to left shoulder, chin tucked in. Let's introduce the other arm, placing it on top of the ear. Very gentle traction there, very gentle. Chin tucked in. And then we're going to release that. Right ear to right shoulder. Bringing the arm up, just placing it on the ear. Placing it there, very gentle, very gentle. Very gentle. And releasing it. Okay, from there now we're just going to work down to the pelvis. So spine, we've moved it in all the different planes. Do our pelvis. So as you roll forward, you're thinking about tucking your tailbone under, flattening out that lower back, hugging your bump in. And then as you inhale, and as you go around to the back, bump is relaxed, untucking the tailbone. So it's an inhale as you go around to the back, it's an exhale as you roll forward to the front. Tucking the tailbone under as you roll forward to the front, untucking as you go around to the back. It's change direction. So tucking the tailbone under as you roll forward to the front, untucking as you go around to the back. Switching the tummy muscles on as you tuck that tailbone under, releasing as you go around to the back. Thinking about hugging your bump in as you exhale, as you roll forward to the front. Okay, so from there, we're going to pop up in standing. We're not going to need the ball for a while, so you can just block it there with something. Okay, and then we're going to do some good mornings. So this is just to get the hamstrings warmed up, because we're going to do a little aerobic sequence this morning. So trying to tune in with your body again, we're going to shift the weight back towards our heels. Okay, so we're not forward, we're towards our heels, looking in to see our shoulders over the hips, hips over the ankles. And then we're going to pop that hands resting on the hips. And from there, we're just going to shift our weight back, shift our pelvis back, our bum back, and just bending down until you receive the stretch of the back of the legs. And up. Little tuck under as you come up. Receive the stretch. And up. So you're trying not to round across the upper back, so you're not doing this. So that's why I'm keeping my hands on my hips to stop me from doing that. And another little trick is just to keep those elbows back. Stop you from doing that as well. Shifting your weight back towards your heels and up again. Weight back towards the heels and up again. Weight back towards the heels. The more you shift back your hips behind your heels, the more of that kind of length or stretch you'll feel at the back of the legs. So if you're having a rough week with pelvic pain, it's a nice exercise to do. Keep an equal weight down between both legs. Okay, and another little stretch we're going to do before we start the aerobics is a foot stretch I like to do. So I don't know if you guys can see me from here, but say my foot is pointed there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest that pointed foot behind me, okay? So in this position, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a stretch at the front part of my foot, but I have a lot of weight forward on my other leg. So what I'm going to try and do to try and get more pressure is I'm going to shift more weight back towards that foot. It just opens up the foot. And then what you can do is you can roll it. So I'm just gently moving the foot across from the big toe over to the small toe. Toes are pointing back, so it's really just opening up the front of your foot. This is not pleasant when I do that, okay? Because our feet are normally trapped all day in shoes. So it's just taking this opportunity to open up the foot. So once you feel you're in a good position, shift more weight back and then roll the foot all the way over, changing where the tension and the weight is going from the big toe side over to the baby toe side. Okay, right. Okay, so from there, we're going to do some aerobics, and I'm going to use the band for this, okay, to make it a little bit more challenging. So if you're up for that, okay, if you're having a good week, you're not having any rough day with pelvic pain, you can use the band. But we're going to put the band over the knees, okay, and we're going to tie it in a little bow. Okay. So from there, we're just going to start off with some taps, okay, like this. Good stuff, okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add in some jumping jack arms, okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add in a little step. So it's stepping out and pushing into the resistance of that band. We're going to go with the same side and we're going to alternate over to the other, really pushing into that band. Now I'm kind of finding this easy at the moment, so what I'm going to do just to show you how you can make this more challenging is you can move that band down to the ankle, okay? So just make sure you keep down to the ankle, okay? Now I'm feeling it. Just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going over to the other side. So this is low impact aerobics, which we have to do when we're pregnant. But once you get the arms and the legs moving together, you start feeling it. We want to get that heart rate up, breath rate up. But you want to be working so hard that you could still have a conversation, so you can still talk. Good stuff. We're just going to change the angles here. Again, you can have the band or not. I'm just going to go back with my leg. So the movement is this. Arms come forward. I'm going to bring the arms up over the head, okay? And forward. We're going to stay with the same leg again. Good stuff, guys. Well done. Okay, and we're going to swap now. So if you're using that band, you push into that band, you get more work happening. Okay, now we're going to alternate here. So it's step back, step back, step back, back. Lots of energy. Let's get some energy into the arms. Let's get the heart rate up. Okay, so like being really purposeful with your movements. You're not just using momentum and swinging the arms up or swinging the legs back. You're pushing back. Being really purposeful with what you're doing. Good stuff. Okay, now we're going to step forward. Now with this, I'm going to just stitch my band here for a second because it's too hard to do with the band. Band is more of a hazard. And we're just going to add in an arm, reach and press, 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 reach, press. So as one foot is coming forward, you're going up to the sky, and as the other foot's coming forward, you're pressing back, reaching, pressing back, reaching, reaching, pressing back, reaching, pressing back. Okay, and now we're just going to do a little sequence of squats here as well to add that in. So squatting down, coming up on the toes, squash, toes, squash, toes, squash, and toes, squash, toes, squash, toes, squash, toes. Just 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to our toe taps here. I will do it without the band now, so I'm just going to try put more energy into it, and we're going to alternate the legs as well. So we'll start off with those jumping jacks. So out to the side. If you're feeling good here, like if you're having a good week, you're not getting any pelvic pain, you can add in a little bit bounce to it. So you're not doing a full jump, but you're just adding in a little bit more energy, holding more of your body weight. Just stay breathing. You want to reach those arms up high. Good. Okay, and then we're going to do our back ones, alternating. Sorry, I messed up myself there. I think I'll start again. Back, down. Yes, back, reach, back, reach, back, reach. Good stuff, guys. I can feel I get my heart rate up anyway. So I'm sure you guys are feeling it. Good, stay breathing. Again, it's all about energy here. You know, you can ride this out just with momentum, or you can be really reaching for that ceiling, reaching the feet back, making your time work here. Good, okay. And then we're going to go forward. So it's up, back, reach for the stars, down, reach for the stars, back, reach for the stars, back, reach for the stars, back. I'm tapping my heels, you might not be able to see that, but I'm tapping my heels as I come forward. Okay, now we're going to do another set of squats here. Okay, so into position, coming down, up onto the toes, down, toes, down, toes. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Turn the aerobic sequence over. Just did it there for around 10 minutes. Good stuff. Want to get the heart rate up a little bit during pregnancy. I'm just going to grab a drink here, so if you need to, just take a little water break. Okay, so from there, we're doing some arm stuff. So we're going to need that band. If you have free weights lying around the house, you can do this with free weights as well. So you want maybe 1 kilo, 1.5 kilo weight. Okay. So the first one, we're going to do frontal raises, lateral raises out to the side, and then some free arm circles. So our arms are going to be sore at the end of this. Okay, so just in a little lunge position here, holding the band. So we've done this one before. Arms are really straight, locked out, pulling the band up and over. Make sure you have the right amount of tension on that band so that you're working. Good stuff, guys. Now, I think there are people watching these videos. I'm not sure. But it would be great if you are enjoying them, or if there's something you'd like us to do more of, just to comment. Haven't had any comments yet. Or if you think I'm just a complete nut job jumping around my sitting room. But yeah, no, it'd be great. It'd be great just to get a little bit of feedback, making sure you're enjoying them. Good stuff. Just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Now we're going to do the same out to the side. Okay, so we're going to have to stand. We're going to do unilateral, so one arm only, and then we'll swap over to the other side. Okay, so a good bit of tension in the bands. Good. So I hope that there's people from other countries possibly watching this. So again, if you are, it'd be super if you could comment. Let's do 5 more like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Other side now. So if you don't know anything about us as well, we're just Katrina and I that are doing these YouTube videos. We started up the bump room. Oh my God, I think 8 years ago we started it, but we've been teaching class. I've been teaching classes since 2008, so 12 years. So we just started calling it the bump room, and we run 12 classes a week, and we also work as physiotherapists. Okay, so let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. They're hard because the resistance gets harder as you burn up the arm. Okay, now we're going to do our arm circles. Okay, so you know these ones, guys. Start off nice and easy, and then 30 seconds in, you're starting to feel the weight in your arm. So let's go with this. I actually have a little timer here, so just want you guys to keep going. And I'm going to set my timer here just so that we can see. Keep going with that. Okay, keep going. Let's do 15 more seconds on this side. And then we're going to change direction circles. That's it now, just 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's a little break, swing the arms. You ready for 30 seconds the other direction? Good stuff, off we go. Lengthen through your arms, strong through your arms. Noticing any difference between the arms, are you feeling any more tension? Is it more difficult on one side? Stay going with me. That's it. We have 10 more seconds, we can do it. We can do it. Stay going, long through the arms, strong through the arms. Keep going, and down. Whew. Okay, super work, guys. Okay, so from there, done the arms. Going to give them a little break. And now we're going to do the lower body. So I'm using the bands here. Again, you don't have to use the band, but it's nice if you can. And we're going to do some glute work here. Now, this is, if you're having pelvic pain, these exercises are challenging, but I would say they're good to do if you're able to manage them, because we're just going to try and get some of the glutes firing off a bit better. But just go with what your body feels ready for or able for today at this moment. Okay, so the movement is like a clock. I'm going to step forward, diagonal, out to the side, diagonal to the back, and straight back. Then I'm going to reverse it. Okay, so I'm going backwards again. So think about this. Forward, diagonal, to the side, diagonal, and back. So you're thinking about that clock. 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay, sorry, I'm going to reverse that. Good stuff. Now I'm just going to introduce a little bit more speed into this. Okay, well done. And again, if you find this too difficult, you can put the band up higher, put it over your knees. So it's most challenging when we put it around the ankles the way I'm doing it, okay? But if you're finding this too difficult, you just put it around the knees, bring the band, bring the resistance closer to your trunk. Good stuff, well done. Okay, keep going. We've just got 15 more seconds of these. Stay going, stay with me. Okay, if you're able for it, you're going to start feeling your glutes, especially on the static leg, okay? The one that's taking the weight. It's really the predominant one that's working. Good. That's it. Stay going. Okay, and release that. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So 50 seconds on the other side. So off we go. Sorry, I just have to fix my bands here a bit. Falling down a little bit. Okay. Ready? And off we go. Forward, diagonal, to the side, diagonal, and back. And reverse it. Back, diagonal, to the side, and forward. Good stuff. Now just try and concentrate on the clock. Kind of takes your mind off what the work. Concentrating on the process. Good stuff. I think I'm messing up, so maybe don't follow me. I keep doing doubles here. Good, I'm looking at the clock though. We're doing great. 20 more seconds. These are hard. These are hard. Okay, keep going. Good stuff, guys. Well done. Okay, that's it. Okay, well done. So we've worked the glutes a little bit in that position. So we're going to step out of that. And then we're just going to come down into high kneeling. Okay, so just coming down into that lunge position, into high kneeling, nice and slowly. Okay, so when we did the arms in standing, we did kind of the deltoids, anterior, posterior, medial. Now we're going to do the biceps and the triceps. And we're going to do them with a little bit of glutes. So we're going to combine these movements. So we're going to kneel on the band first. Okay, good stuff. And just in a kneeling position, just going to do biceps like this and back. There you go. That's it. So in the classes, I try to do around 20 of these. So we want to kind of go to that fatigue. Neck is long, chin tucked in, chest is open, shoulders in line with the hips. Keep the elbows glued to your side. It's really slow as you lower back down. I totally lost count now. Okay, let's just do 10 more. 10. I actually get people in the classes to count for me, so I lose count a lot. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then for the triceps, we're going to combine this with a knee squat. So rounding the band around your ribs, holding the band then now between your thumb and your index finger. Okay? Bring the back of the hands to the forehead. I'm going to knee squat back, and then I'm going to press up and reach with my arms. And it's too easy there. I need to increase the tension in my bands. Back down into a knee squat, and back. So you know what we're saying about the knee squats when we've done them for the last few classes? Try to keep those shoulders apart over the hips. Shoulders apart over the hips. Again, be really purposeful in how you're moving your arms, extending the elbows fully. And then next one, we're going to stay up here and pulse. So little slight bend in the elbow and then fully straightening. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, well done, guys. From there, we're going to come into long sitting. So I'm just going to come into this way. Okay, just going to grab another drink actually. Okay, so we're going to do reverse plank in this position. So I kind of warned you about the class being difficult today. So legs are long, hip distance apart, hands behind, fingers out to the side, nice and strong. Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, Push through your feet, push through your hands, really strong through your glutes and your hamstrings, and then lower back down slowly. I'm going to make it last for the whole exhale, so stay with me. And lower back down. And lower back down. Let's do 2 more, guys. Press, 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 strong through your legs, through your hamstrings, through your glutes. And press. And lower back down. Well done. Let's give those wrists a little break now. And the shoulders. Just giving yourself a little hug. Release the shoulders. And then the wrists. Okay, now we're going to do hip lifts, but we're going to do them with a little twist today. But I want anyone with pelvic pain to stay doing the regular hip lifts, okay? So the regular hip lifts is where we bring the feet close to the bum and we just lift up and lower. Okay, so if you're having a rough week with pelvic pain, I want you to stay with this. The rest of us then are going to come up and we're going to place the foot out to the side and back, alternating between both legs. Okay, so as you do these, I want you to really think about your core muscles working hard. Press your hips up, press your bump up. And you're just basically placing your foot outside the mat. Don't let your glutes drop, as I see mine drop in the video there. Okay? And then we relax back down. Okay, super. So releasing the wrist there again. Okay, so from there, we're going to come down onto our backs just for a little sequence on our backs, okay? There's some exercises on our backs that I just love during pregnancy, okay? So again, if you start feeling uncomfortable on your back, just you can do this exact same exercise in high sitting like this. We're going to do ankle pumps, okay? You can do the exact same exercise, but if you can tolerate it, it's better in supine because you have gravity helping you out. So it's just to help out with that little bit of swelling we're all getting. So band is nice and wide, that's the trick. Band is really wide across the foot, holding the band really close, pulling on the band, and then nice, big ankle pumps. Go into your full range, pointing all the way up, pulling all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Good, okay, and I'm just going to do one leg circle here. This is a little bit tricky if you're in high sitting, but you can just continue with ankle pumps. But love this exercise, especially if you have pelvic pain, rolling the leg around into circles. Other knee is really strong, okay? Other knee is really steady. You're not moving or wobbling it around too much. Just one more. Good, and we're going to swap over to the other side. One leg circle on this side. Arms wide. Just one more. Good. And now we're just going to do ankle pumps now on this side. So holding the band really close to your foot, so you have lots of resistance to push into the band and making sure that band is really wide across the foot. Even if you haven't got a band, this is still really nice to do this. Okay, we're done. So from there, we're going to roll onto our sides. I'm just going to ditch the band there. And we're just going to nice and slowly, as we roll, always with pregnancy, pushing through the elbow, pushing through the feet, just so you can save your pelvis a little bit. Just going to tuck that bottom arm in there, just to keep the head in line with the spine. And I've stacked my hips, okay? So I had to push through my bottom leg there to make sure my hips are stacked. Okay, from here, we're just going to grab the foot really quickly. So I'm actually grabbing the ankle for a quad stretch, not the foot. And I'm just going to do a little quad stretch here now. So as I do this, I'm always thinking about tucking my tailbone under and pressing my pubic bone forward. And keeping that leg parallel. I'm not like dropping the leg. Okay, so keeping it parallel, tucking the tailbone under, pressing the pubic bone forward. Super. Well done. Okay, we're just going to relax that leg. And before we go to the other side, just going to do some elbow openings. A little bit tricky with the head. So I place my hand, so my palm is going to catch my head as I roll back. So take a breath in. And then as I exhale, I'm rolling my head. So my head is just rolling onto my hands, bringing my elbow towards the ground, but keeping my hips pointing forwards. And then I'm just rolling back onto my arm. Exhale as I roll back. Just one more. And back to center. Okay, from there, we're just going to push up, coming into hands and knees before we go on to the other side. So in hands and knees, we're going to do some pelvic tilts first. Okay, so those wrists are underneath the shoulders, elbow pits are pointing forwards, knees are underneath the hips. Inhale as you untuck your tailbone, relax your bum. And then exhale as you tuck your tailbone under. Hug your bump in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From there, just going to curl those toes under. We're going to do that exercise where you have to lift your body weight, but only so that you're trying to slide a piece of paper between your knee and the mat. So you're not coming up too far, okay? Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, hug your bump in. And let it go. Toes are curled under, you're pushing through the ground. Exhale. And let it go. Okay, so from there, we're just going to do one down dog. So as the toes are curled under, pushing up, pressing the heels down into the mat, untucking your tailbone as much as you can. And then we're just going to do a little heel raise on one side, pressing the heel more on the other, and swap. So alternate heel raises, all the way down, and one more, and back. Okay, well done. So we're going to swap over to the other side and do the quad stretch and elbow openings on the other side. So coming down nice and slowly onto the mat, tucking that arm in, moving your head with the palm of your hands, hips are stacked, grabbing the ankle, okay, doing the quad stretch here, thinking about tucking your tailbone under, pressing your pubic bone forward at the front, and now you get the stretch, okay. And then releasing that. Fingers to the temple, take a breath in. Head is really relaxed, and then as you exhale, just rolling that head, catching it with the palm of your hand, bringing your elbow down towards the ground, chest to the ceiling, hips to the wall, and then rolling back. Exhale, rolling. Hold it for the whole exhale, and then inhale back. Good. And then from there, we're going to push up again. Okay, and we're going to bring the bottom knee forward and then the back one behind. So I'm in a staggered mermaid. Now, this can be a little bit tricky position if you're having a rough week with pelvic pain. Okay, so if you are having a rough week with pelvic pain, you might prefer instead just to bring one leg in like this into tailor sitting, and we're going to do a side bend, and you can just do it in this position. Okay. But if you don't have pelvic pain, we're going to do the staggered mermaid just because you can add in a little hip stretch here. So find the leg that's behind, the foot that's behind, hold onto it, and then you're just going to reach over, keep that arm in line with the trunk, and then plant the hand down, press your hips forward as you come up on your knees, and reach. Coming back again, grabbing your foot, reach over, and then plant the hand down, press your hips forward as you come up onto your knees. Lovely. Okay, and then from there, nice and slowly, I'm just swapping the legs. So the other leg goes behind now. Okay, so holding that leg, finding the behind leg, reach towards the behind leg, plant this hand down, reach and press the hips forward. That's it. And we're going to reach again. And press the hips forward. And back down again. Okay. That's us, guys. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Just if you want to leave a comment, so I'm not thinking I'm just talking to myself in the sitting room. And we have other classes, we have an online product, where you can do the 5 classes, 5 full classes. They're much longer than this actually. And there's other add-on little videos. So I shot those videos when I was pregnant 5 years ago. So I do the classes when I'm pregnant. So it kind of gives you more of a sense of me being in it with you guys. So that's available on the website, the Bump Room, and you can just go to the Bump Room online. Okay, so just get up there nice and slowly and say goodbye properly. Okay, bye guys.